Alrighty. There we are, people. Unreal-GamingHD back with some more not European Truck Simulator actually. It's ATS American Truck Simulator. We've got a new email, brand new Kenworth tracks for sale. It means that, yeah, this is just about new track. We don't have enough money for affording it, so we will have to take a quick job and let's go for some longer route. And so we'll do it. Yeah, this is actually the longest, 402 kilometers. A reservoir tank, 10 tons, or we'll take a furniture because we would go to the Nevada, not California, and it sounds way more interesting. Or we can go to the Las Vegas. Oh, they're both Las Vegas. So let's take this one. It's 392 and trip time approximately 6 hours of game time. Oh, maybe I should take the clothes off down because the track looks so dope. Alright, doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Okay, let's adjust volume because I do not have a headset actually, so I don't want to disturb my recording. I've changed a bit the settings from previous video, which means there will be kilometers per hour right now. There will be tons, liters, and Celsius, not Fahrenheit. Alrighty. What's this? Okay, 16th gear once again. So let's go. Oh, I will hit it. Okay, this was real bad. That should do the thing. Nothing from right, nothing from left. Let's go. Well, we should be able to go, right? Based on US rules. So, actually I'm interested so far. What do you think about ATS? By the way, I've been checking the forums and they said they're already working on multiplayer. That's one positive thing, and the second is they already made a video, so it actually works. There's just few things they need to, to do before they release it, so everything works properly. Plus they have they've made a huge improvements in the ETC2 multiplayer, because I've started playing it like a year ago or something, and since then, I mean, it has been changed so much in a good way, of course. So the UI, it's more user friendly, and they implemented the certain things straight into the game, because I think they actually work side by side with the developers of this game, which is always awesome when they're not fighting actually against your mods or you know, some extensions for the game. Like, I would even call it multiplayer is some kind of extension. I'm actually surprised there isn't it isn't implemented in the game by the developers, but it is. I'm sorry. But it had to be made by third-party people. But it works so great that there is no complaints from my side actually. So, oh shit. Okay, I crossed the line before it was red light, so I'm really happy I didn't get a fine. Because fine for the red light is, I guess, 8,000? No, 900 or something. No. 900 is a contact if you make it with a car, some crash. But I'm not sure if it's because of nearby police guys or how it stands, because when I was watching the Squirrel Nuts video, or Squirrel, that's what's the name of his YouTube channel right now. But when I was watching it, he said that somehow when the police car is nearby, you get like higher fine. So maybe I can't really tell you what's the price for different fines, you know. You see, there was a car on the right hand side. Maybe he's checking speed limits, and I'm like way over the speed limit. Somehow I didn't notice, and I'm not really sure if there are some speed traps or, you know, anything like this, because I haven't got even one fine for the speeding. So I can't really say the prices, unfortunately. Okay, there is just 224 kilometers left. There is a closed road, I believe it was crossed. I even like that on the road, or you know, just GPS, there is written what road you're on. It wasn't in ETC2, not even in the ETC2 multiplayer. Oh shit, don't fucking turn it on the roof or the hip or the side of the track. Okay, we're way off the limit. I mean, almost 30 kilometers per hour we're speeding, but you know what? I don't mind that. It's okay by me. I just hope nobody's gonna turn to the left without, you know, having the blinker on for a couple of seconds. But I gotta admit that these roads, these highways, are way less boring than they are in ETC2. I mean, they're so boring. And the biggest problem is that if the highways are boring, there is 80% of the game boring, because you spend 80% of game on the highways, you know, especially if you're doing some convoys, multiplayer, stuff like that. That's your homeland. I mean, the highways. Of course, it's as it is. I mean, it's the same in real. If you're a trucker, you know, you spend just on highways your life, but they're not as boring as they're in ETC2. Trust me on that. Oh, here's even 105 kilometers per hour for the truck. By the way, those limits are showing me the GPS these are for trucker, you know, for truck, for the car I'm using, not for the usual cars on my right hand side, so they can go even faster without getting fines. So just don't be surprised that they're even faster than you and you're getting fines for speeding. No, it's not like that. You have options in the gameplay option. If you will be seeing on your GPS the prices, or not the prices, the values for trucks or for the cars. But if you use it for the cars and you keep them, you still can get a fine, because you're supposed to take a look at the truck limits, not the car limits. Just mentioning for you that might not know. Las Vegas. We have just arrived into the Las Vegas. Let's see how the city is big. I'm really sorry they didn't pay attention to the huge cities like LA and stuff like that. They're still really small, and that's what I'm sorry about, because it would be really nice to drive in a huge city. I mean really huge, like maybe in OMSI, or let's say where really big cities to drive. Maybe there was car driving simulator when there was one city made, and it was really nice. But still, it seems like it's not that bigger than European Truck Simulator, but it feels bigger. I mean, those 3 lines, you couldn't see that before. I mean, those, you know, buildings in the background, and you know, still it feels really nice, really nice. It feels really nice. I can't deny that. Well, I will take a map after we arrive to the final destination. I will take a look at the map and see how the city is big, because it is big. I mean, there is no doubt about that, but not as big as I would expect from videos. I didn't pay attention to it. I didn't ask anyone their opinions on YouTube, or you know, I didn't have any discussion with anybody about this topic, but definitely it feels bigger. Okay, we have arrived into our final destination, delivery only. Let's see how hard it's gonna be for this one. Okay, it's gonna be fucking hard. How am I supposed to fit there? Well, I will have to. Will I be able to do it like this? I don't think so. Any damage? Hopefully not. Oh, I won't be, but it will do something. I will have to do it another way. Shit. I didn't think it's fuck, I mean, I always forget that in ETCT the tracks were flat. I mean flat, and here they have a nose. This is something I'm still not used to. It will take some time until I get used to it. So I will have to do it this way. Okay, it might be working. Okay, don't forget, it's not flat. I gotta say, the parking in this ATS is way different. I mean, I don't know why is that, but it's definitely not the same feeling like in ETC. I do not actually say it like a con. I would even say it's pro, because it's a bit harder. But sometimes you do not need to be harder than it is. Okay, I definitely, I'm not there. I mean, I'm touching with just back wheels and the wheels of my truck, but it shines green, and I'm not really sure if this is proper parking, but I mean, they say yes, and I'm not gonna agree with that. Okay, we have reached level 1. We've been given excellent mark. We've driven 394 kilometers, 4 hours 33 minutes. We have spent 217 liters. That's wow. That's huge amount. I mean, huge amount. We've been awarded almost 3 grand, and there is 237 XP given to us. And we are missing approximately 4, or actually it's exactly 4 and 2 XPs. Okay, I will see you. Okay, no, I will see you, of course. But we will take a look at the map. And I will take a long distance so we can drive up to 644 kilometers. So apply. Alright, and we will take a look at the map. How big is it? Because okay, definitely it's bigger. Because I would say that the usual city in ETS would be this size, let's say. Alright? Kind of this size. Maybe smaller, maybe like few more streets, but you know, this size. And now when you take a look at the city of the size like Las Vegas, it's like 4 times bigger. 4 times bigger. I'm not really sure it will if it takes 4 times more to go through, but definitely it's bigger. Let's take a look, for example, at Fresno. It's smaller, yeah, but Fresno isn't as big as Las Vegas. How about Los Angeles? It's smaller, but significantly bigger than ETC2. So, yeah. What are the other cities? Elko. Let's take a look at the Elko. Alright, it's also bigger. So, yeah, I mean, this is one thing I can tell you so far. Cities are bigger. Cities looks more like cities, less like villages. Because I'm sorry if you come to the Berlin or anything in ETC2 and you have the same size like Prague or, you know, Bratislava, anything like that. I mean, it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. And if this is a part of Fresno, Fresno isn't as small as I thought. So I guess all this is Fresno. So that's what it is. So I'm gonna say goodbye to you. This was Unreal Gaming HD, and I will see you with some more. And actually, this has been second part, and the third part will follow really soon. So far, take care about you guys, and bye.